This is a long overdue action for government to take.
It's a first in Canada, a provincial government taking the makers of opioids to court.
Pharmaceutical companies must take responsibility for their role and put the lives of people before profit.
From addictions treatment to emergency response, the costs to the healthcare system are substantial. BC wants to be compensated, but won't give an exact figure.
We can't yet know precisely the financial costs incurred by British Columbia as a result of the actions of these firms. The costs are rising every day.
BC is basing its case on a 2007 court settlement in West Virginia. In it, drug manufacturer Purdue admitted to misbranding OxyContin with the intent to defraud or mislead. The province says if the BC Supreme Court certifies this class action, they will be asking other provinces and territories to join in the fight, and they likely will. New Brunswick has already voiced interest in taking the pharmaceutical industry to court over the opioid crisis. In a statement today, Purdue Pharma Canada, one of the 40 companies named in the suit, says it has always marketed its products in line with Health Canada standards. Critics say this move will do little to curb the current crisis.
Do you want to go to the hospital and get checked out?
We see it as a sideshow to the main event. The main event is a toxic, illegal drug market that is killing 4 British Columbians a day, and that's the problem that needs to be addressed with all of the efforts we can muster.
That's him, like playing at the beach.
For these parents, the reality of addiction is too real. Their son, 16-year-old Elliot Airchuk, was injured in sports and required multiple surgeries. He was given prescriptions to deal with the pain.
We believe that's the point at which Elliot became dependent upon opiates.
When his dose was cut back, Elliot turned to the streets for drugs and died from a fentanyl overdose this past April.
Today's action's a step in the right direction. It's overdue, but better late than never. It's urgent, but it's a step.
One step in BC's battle against the opioid crisis. Renee Filipponi, CBC News, Vancouver.
So how long might this battle be? Well, considering the long, drawn-out fight, it's still locked in, BC is, with another powerful industry. This could be a case of hurry up and wait. BC sued tobacco companies for damages all the way back in 1998, the first Canadian province to do so. But 20 years later, they're still going in circles. The companies have dragged it out by launching a constitutional challenge, arguing that their parent companies should be excluded from lawsuits, and even seeking access to databases containing information on every person in BC who has received health care benefits, all of which were rejected. But the overall result speaks for itself. You can't lose if the case never ends. Still, Attorney General David Eby believes this new fight against Big Pharma is different.
We've taken the learnings from the tobacco litigation, and they are significant, and applied them to this because there are a lot of similarities between the two.